Today I am going to teach the third question. This is the third video for IT student. That is Unit 4. Question is, discuss the carrier generation and the recombination process in semiconductor devices with neat diagram. So carrier generation nothing but charge carrier generation, charge generation. That means electron and hole. How the electron generated and how the hole is going to be generated in case of semiconductor. So what is carrier generation? We know now. Now we are going to see this carrier generation that broadly classified into three different types. The first one is photo generation. The second one is phonon generation. The third one is impact ionization. Ionization. So these are the three methods to produce the carrier generation in case of semiconductor. So among this, first we are going to learn about the photo generation. So here, what is the meaning of photo? Photo nothing but light. So based on incident light, which is fall on the semiconductor, there is a formation of positively charged hole and negatively charged of electron. That is called by photo generation. Here how this electron hole pair is produces, that can be explained by taking this conduction and valence band of semiconductor. This is valence band and this is a conduction band. When a light of frequency mu1 is fall on the semiconductor, then automatically the electron available in valence band that jump to the conduction band. That is valence band electron that move to the conduction band and occupy there. So now in the conduction band, electron is occupied. In valence band, a hole is occupied. So automatically hole is positive charge, electron is negative charge. That is a carrier generation. This same will be taken place by giving a different frequency nu2 and also mu3. Suppose nu3, that is the third incident light, the frequency greater than also nu1, means suppose nu1 frequency, a light of frequency nu1 fall on the semiconductor, so that electron move from valence band to conduction band. The possibilities of producing charge carrier. The second the second time, suppose the incident light frequency mu2, which is slightly greater than mu1, means the electron that available in valence band is somewhat higher than that of the previous position of electron. Here the electron is exactly occupied on conduction band, here somewhat higher level in that conduction band itself. Then the third, suppose in some other time, in some case, suppose in your allow light whose frequency mu3, which is greater than mu2 and mu1, means the electron that move from valence band to conduction band higher than that of the previous two electron occupying place. So from this we conclude that electron move from that valence band to conduction band based on the frequency of the incident light. Suppose incident light frequency high, means that electron which is move from valence band to conduction band and also occupied in the higher level of conduction band. So this way the hole and electron carrier is generated, charge carrier is generated. So that is first one, photo generation. Now we move to the second one, phonon generation. The second one is phonon generation. Phonon. What is the meaning of phonon generation? Here the same electron and hole that charge carriers are going to be generated by the application of the temperature. It means temperature, with the help of temperature. So in this particular case, actually we know silicon which have four electron in the outermost orbit. Each electron which share with the nearby silicon atom that make covalent bond. This covalent bond is going to be break by the thermal agitation or temperature, so that the electron which come out, this free electron, so here the hole will be created. So whole electron pair is created, that is positive charge, and a negative charge creation will be taken place. So this is a method of producing charge carrier that named by phonon generation. Phonon generation. Here the phonon term, that nothing but the vibration of the lattice. Here these silicon lattice are going to be vibrated. Based on this vibration, the covalent band. The covalent bond is available between the two silicon atom is going to be break, so that electron is come out. So and automatically hole generation is there, positive hole and a negative electron. So this is a way of producing carrier that is a charge carrier. So this is the third method of that is the second method of charge carrier generation. Now the third one is impact ionization. Impact ionization. What is impact ionization? Impact ionization is the third method. This way also we are going to produce a charge carrier. So by this way, an energetic electron that is come from electric field is fall on that semiconductor, so that the positive charge hole and the electron is going to be produced. So this is a silicon. So silicon atom, here electron and electron is there. When this energetic electron come from this electric field which is fall on this one, the silicon atom, then here one electron is there. This energetic electron which fall on this silicon and that remove the electron from this silicon atom, that is impact ionization. Electron removed. Here the electron removed from this silicon atom based on the impact of the electron from that is influence under the influence of electric field. Here also when the electron will come out means automatically hole is there and free electron is there. The free electron nothing but negative charge and hole is nothing but positive charge. So that to produce the charge carrier generation under the heading of impact ionization. Impact ionization, why it is called impact ionization? Here the electron and positive charge hole generated because of the impact of the electron that is come from the electric field. Then the third one is next part is recombination. Already we discussed about the ionization, that means generation, carrier generation. Now we see about the recombination. Recombination is a reverse process of carrier generation. In the case of carrier generation, where the electron and positive charge holes are generated, but here the positive charge hole and electrons are recombined. This recombination is named that is explained by this way: free electron that is joined with the hole as a result of that bounded electron in the valence band. Bounded electron electrons are bounded in that valence band. So this is a recombination. Recombination nothing but the combination of negative charge electron and positive charge hole, so that the electrons are bounded in the valence band. Then this recombination is also taken place by three methods. That is, the first one is the first recombination method is radiative recombination. The second one is Shockley Hall recombination. The third one is Auger recombination. Radiative, not radioactive. Radiative. Shockley-Reed-Hall recombination and Auger. Shockley, Shockley, Shockley-Reed-Hall recombination. So this is the three method of recombination. First we are going to see about the radiative recombination that directly taken place between this conduction band and this valence band. An electron which is jumped from this conduction band to this valence band occupy the place of hole. That is a recombination. The result is radiative recombination, direct recombination that taken place by the moving of electron from conduction band to valence band. Then the second one is Shockley-Reed-Hall. That recombination. That is the method. The recombination taken place with the help of the another one intermediate level that we called trap. The first electron available in the conduction band jump towards the ground, that means lower level, and occupy the intermediate level that we called trap. Then after some time, the trap level electron is come back to that valence band, so which occupy the place of hole. The recombination taken place. This method is named by Shockley-Reed-Hall recombination. Then the third one, that means Auger recombination. The Auger recombination, that's the same diagram. That is conduction band electron. It automatically come to valence band. This is normally taken place. Here in this case of Auger, that is recombination. This conduction band electron, which move to the higher, that means higher energy level, that same band. Then from that higher energy level, then it come back to the lower, that means minimum part of the conduction band by releasing a heat. By this way, the recombination taken place, then occupy the place of hole. This method, that means conduction band electron not directly come to the valence band. Before come to the valence band, go to the higher level, further higher than the that means maximum energy level of conduction band, and then from that to minimum level it returning time, it releases energy, and then this process, this way the recombination taken place, that is called Auger recombination method. So the three way of recombination is radiative recombination, Shockley-Reed-Hall recombination, then Auger recombination. So these are the three recombination methods. Recombination nothing but a combination of free electron with the hole. Free electron available in that that means conduction band that occupied the place, that vacant place available in the valence band. Then another one important one question is there: why this recombination is classified into three different types? that also explained. The Auger recombination taken place only for heavily doped semiconductor. So this exclusively happen, this Auger recombination exclusively happen in heavy or heavily doped, heavily doped that semiconductor. Then another question. So okay, this Auger recombination for heavily doped semiconductor. Then what about Shortley-Reed-Hall recombination? This method, Shortley-Reed-Hall recombination, taken place exclusively for the impurity, that means extrinsic semiconductor. And radiative recombination taken place for normal semiconductor. So that's why this recombination is classified into three types. So this is a conclusion of this question. Recombination three types and carrier generation three types. Carrier generation means generation of positive charge and negative charge. Recombination means the combination of that negative charge with that hole. That combination, recombination and carrier generation are classified into three different types based on how that carriers or charge carriers are generated, how the recombination taken place for a different semiconductor, because semiconductor have different types, extrinsic and intrinsic semiconductor. So these are the conclusion of this question. So we will complete now this question. We will see in the next video. Thank you.